Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the People's Forum of In the Streets. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope this is fake news, because if this is not fake news, ladies and gentlemen, I'm as angry as hell. Ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine? Houston televangelist Joel Osteen is getting hammered left and right, ladies and gentlemen, for closing doors to his mega church for flood survivors. Can you imagine? Now, who is Joel Osteen? We may ask the question. Joel Osteen is the senior pastor of Lakewood Church, an enormous mega church in Houston, Texas. Osteen televised sermons are seen by over 7 million viewers weekly and over 20 million monthly in over 100 countries. And he's basically, ladies and gentlemen, a celebrity in Houston. Osteen is also a very wealthy man. Osteen believes in and preaches the prosperity gospel, which is effectively the belief that if you do good things, you'll get material blessings from God. And it certainly worked for Osteen, who lives in a $10.5 million mansion in Houston. So many people are surprised that Osteen hasn't opened up his mega church that was converted from an arena that seats over 16,000 to the thousands of people that have been displaced by flooding following Hurricane Harvey. It is unknown, ladies and gentlemen, if the church is flooded. However, photos and videos taken at and outside the church do not show any form of flooding. Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen? These are people that take their last earned dollar, the money that they should be able to pay their rent, the light bill, food bill. Ladies and gentlemen, these are people that give up their last as tithes and offerings. That's why I bun most churches. Most churches are not doing the thing, ladies and gentlemen. They are what you call it, a den of thieves. All they want is to prey on the poor, and they are like bloodsuckers of the poor. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I'm telling you, I'm not into anything called religion, because religion is a divisive tool that is used to divide the multitude of the people. And if you ever really need help from a pastor, 99.99% of these pastors are criminals. So ladies and gentlemen, here we are again faced with the plight of the people. Can you imagine a church that was built with the money, the blood, the sweat and tears of these parishioners, these churchgoers, and yet still, ladies and gentlemen, he refused for them to even sit in the church and weather out the storm. Ladies and gentlemen, I blame you though. Open up your brain, open up your mind, and know that there is no God that these preachers are talking about. Because if God is only for some people, then what about you? How come you can never have anything as the poor? And you go down on your knees, ladies and gentlemen, and you beg to this false God that they give to you. I prefer to worship the Honorable Marcus Garvey or His Imperial Majesty as gods. Because guess what? They have left us with the legacy and the blueprint of how to move forward and how to sustain ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you again, in Jamaica, we have the most church and bar per square mile than any place on the planet Earth. And yet still, ladies and gentlemen, we are the most wickedest, vilest, cruel, thieving, all kind of manner of things, child molesters, pedophiles, little pitney snatchers. Everything that is disgusting is happening in some of these churches. So as a Rasta man, we burn them church there, and we burn them false prophet there, and we burn them false preacher there, because them are wicked. Them don't have nothing in them heart named love. So Rastafari every time, Rastafari now, Rastafari forever, because Rasta is God Almighty. Rasta is love. And you see it all the time. Rasta give with them heart and them soul. Rasta is peace and tranquility. So we burn and fire burn them churches there. Jah Rasta for I and I.